Hey Barbs and Kens, I'm Thejunglebarbie and welcome back to my channel. So today I have another Q&A video for you. I washed my hair and I'm still waiting for it to dry. Actually, it is almost fully dried and I am trying to wear it straight, so I do not want to style it, because if I style it while it is wet or damp then it will be crinkled and I do not want it to be crinkled. I'm trying to wear my hair straight to see how I like it and to do different styles for you guys. There are some questions that you asked and I am responding to them. So the first question is, how do I get rid of frizz? I have videos showing you how to get rid of frizz on your hair. All you have to do is to palm roll. You could also go ahead and prune your hair, and I used to do that way back when I just started my lock journey, but I find that pruning your hair, it makes your hair very neat, but then it tends to make your locks very thin because the frizz is the new growth, and that's what helps to give your locks body and thickness. Another question is, what shampoo do you recommend for locks? I answered this question in my previous Q&A video. Try to find something that is going to cleanse your hair without building up on your hair. And for me personally, I like to use Dr. Bonner's peppermint or tea tree shampoo, as well as I like to use Dr. Locs shampoo. The other question is, what gels should I use to retwist my locks? For me, I use the ORS locking gel, or I use the Jamaican mango and lime gel, or I make my own. I usually make the flaxseed gel, or I will make the aloe vera gel. I also use the locking gel from Tropical Roots, and I actually like that one as well. But for those, they tend to build up on your hair over time, especially if you do not deep clean your hair very regularly. So if you're a type of person who you just want a minimalist type of lifestyle, then I will have a link in the information box below showing you of a spray that you can use on your hair, both for your scalp as well as you can use it as a retwisting gel, serum, whatever spray that you like to use it for. Another question, how often should I retwist / wash my hair? I would say it depends on your hair needs, it depends on the condition of your hair, but usually I tend to wash my hair every 4 weeks. And lots of you have been asking me why I revert to every 4 weeks, but I find that every 2 weeks my hair was still clean and I was actually stripping my hair of moisture by removing the moisture from my hair, washing it that often. As well as after 2 weeks my hair is still looking neat and fresh, so I don't think I need to disturb it. And then I also use products on my hair to help to combat itching, sweatiness, smell, and all of that. So I would say anywhere from 4 weeks to about 5 weeks, depending on your hair needs and depending on how long you can go without washing your hair. How do I keep my locks from being dry? How do I moisturize my locks? I have a video showing you, I have lots of videos showing you how I moisturize my locks. For me personally, I like to use the LO or the oil method, which is liquid and oils, or oils and liquid. So what I'll do is I will mix some rose water with some essential oil, whether it be tea tree, peppermint, eucalyptus, and then I'll just use that and spray it on my scalp. When I spray that on my scalp, I also extend it all the way down my hair, and what this does is it keeps my roots fresh and build up free, as well as it keeps my locks also moisturized, fresh, build up free too, because the same product, it helps to strip and keep away all that dirt and build up from your hair. Also, I'm not one to recommend using creams on your locks, because cream tend to trap in your locks, and over time, you may not see it when you initially use it, but over time it will build up on your hair, and that will make your hair look white and look linty. So I'm not one to recommend creams, but if you find one that works for your locks, go ahead and use it. But I personally prefer to use oils and water, or rose water and oils. What is AVC rinse? You always refer to it in your videos. AVC rinse is apple cider. It's apple cider vinegar cleanse. It's just a cleanse that we use to deep clean your hair. Apple cider vinegar cleanse it's very good to get rid of all the oils, the creams, the buildup, the dirt that's in your hair. And I would recommend you do it on your hair, especially if you notice that your hair is looking very dull, it's not very radiant, it's not very black. So I would recommend you using that. How do you do the AVC rinse? So me personally, what I like to do is I like to do it on very dirty hair. And I usually do not shampoo my hair. So what I'll do is I'll put the apple cider vinegar into a spray bottle and I will spray it from my roots and then work it into my roots, because that's where I have most of the buildup, because that's where I put most of the products. And then after that I work my way all the way to the ends, and then after that I put it up in a bun and then I put on a steam cap and I allow that to sit in my hair for 15 to 30 minutes depending on how much time I have to kill. And what that does is that it goes in and it breaks down all the products and the lint and everything that's on your hair. And when you are ready to wash it out, you'll see all that gunks and everything just coming out of your hair. There are other ways to do it. You could go ahead and pour it on your hair. You could go ahead and pour the apple cider vinegar in a basin and then put your locks in it and then pour the rest of it on your hair. But for me, I find that spraying it and then putting the bag over it helps to rid off a lot of the buildup that I have on my hair. So that's the way that I do it, and that's what I'm recommending to you. How often should I do the AVC rinse? So for me personally, I do it anywhere from 3 to 4 months, every 3 to 4 months. And the reason being is that I recently cut my hair, and during that process I noticed that inside of my locks I had some very white substance. It was hard because it's been building up on my hair for a very long time. And I've noticed that it is a conditioner that I used to use on my hair. So now I dilute my conditioner, and I'll have a link in the information box below showing you how I do that. And I do the AVC rinse just to get rid of that extra buildup, as well as to prevent any buildup from any of the products that I use. So now I do not really use conditioner on my hair because the shampoos that I use are pretty moisturizing, so I don't need to go in with a conditioner. So I would say anywhere from 3 to 4 months, but you can do it every 6 months, twice a year if you so please. Next question, would you recommend someone to color their locks? So based on personal experience, I would say no, but it just depends on you. I can't tell you what to do with your hair, but for me personally, I would never color my locks again. 2 years ago, I think I colored my hair brown, and a very light brown. I did that and it made my ends, I used it on my ends as well as on my roots, and it made my hair break a lot. Even though I took care of my hair, I moisturized it very often, it just didn't work for my hair. And maybe because my locks are very small, they're very tiny, then it breaks very easily. But if you're one that when you color your hair, it's very strong, you have the time to invest in it, to care for it, because when you color your hair, it needs extra attention because it's very dry. You need to moisturize it very often. So if you have that time, and if your hair is okay taking on that extra pressure, then go ahead and do it. I would recommend it. For me personally, I do not recommend it. It didn't work for me. Next question, my locks are thinning. How do I get them to be thicker? Okay, so that's a good question. I have a video showing you how to do that, but I will go ahead and demonstrate in this video. I have one of my locks, I'm trying to find it, that is very thin, and I combined the root is very thin, and then what I did was I pushed the lock through, and I will have that video linked in this video as well as in the description box, how to interlock your hair without using a latching tool. So that's the technique that I did. I pushed my hair through, and then I twisted my hair all the way to the end, and then I leave it, and it just blends in with the other hair. That's what I do to combine my locks if they are too thin and I want to get them thick and to prevent them from breaking. breaking. I'll also have a video to show you how I also prevent my hair from breaking, or if it break off, how I reattach it. Those were all the questions that you have to ask. If you have additional questions, please go ahead and leave them in the comment box below, as well as you can send me via email at synethiae@gmail.com. And thank you so much for watching my videos. Please remember to give the video a thumbs up, as well as share the video and subscribe to my channel. Until next time,